Boss Lady original cow in the bathtub. We're gonna we might even do two. I don't know. I got another piece sitting out here, but we're gonna start out with using this chainsaw. And I actually got two more chainsaws sitting over here that'll probably get in on the action. We're gonna turn this piece of wood into a Highland cow in a bathtub. Anyway, hope you guys like this show. I'm gonna get started. We'll get our headphones on and get right to it. That looks fairly straight, not too bad. Let's see if we can't get you. Yeah, about like that. There you go. Okay, gotta have my thumbs up in there. Little plug, you know. Gotta have my thumbs up light. Heck yeah. All right, well, let's get with it. Get my headphones on. Get the cutting. Maybe a little more. Let's see if that comes off. It was pretty close, I know that much. Yeah, I need a little more there. Okay, you'll have that, right? At least this thing's cutting good, right? All right, hope everybody's having a good time. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna swirl this baby around. We're gonna turn it into a cow. You guys be sure to hit that like button. Hey, Wes Does It, awesome channel. What's going on, Plywood, Belinda? Glad to see y'all in there. Hi, Exiled Wolf. All right, let me turn this around a little bit. You guys can see this baby coming alive. All right, very good. Saw would be ridiculous to keep using for that. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. think that's fun. I love chipping pieces away like that. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hit that like button. Looks like I was off a little bit, wasn't I? Okay, you'll have that. Look, it's the way that things go when you're dumb. Hey, Perry's Emporium. Wes does it. Check out Wes does it. Hey, Aladdin. Hey, Tang. How you doing? Clay Papitlinsky. Hello, hello, hello. All right. The faster you can see the thing come to life, you know, the funner it is to watch. Anyway, if you haven't hit the like already, be sure and hit it. Hey, Michael Wilson, glad to see you in there. Heck yeah, be sure, guys, check out Wes Does It. Wes is awesome. I love him. Wu-Tang for life. Woo-ha! All right. Carving, I really don't have a whole lot of problem making because it's kind of a self-portrait. You know, I'm a cow. I gotta be honest with you. Here as late, I've been transitioning, and for those of you that means transitioning. So I've decided I don't want to be a man anymore. I've decided I want to be a turtle, and so I'm working on it. The problem is I can't get myself to move slow enough. You see what I mean? I'm working on it. here. And then knots, I'll tell you what, some of them knots can be pretty tough to cut through and work it, especially if you're trying to turn it. But that's it. Heck yeah, glad to see y'all in there. Hello, Dad. What's going on? Dad Carves is an awesome channel. Hey, Alexis, Julius, Gomez, hello. Plywood, buddy, what's happening? Glad to see you. All right, let's keep working this cow over. Close enough, I can get it closer. Let's see. Yeah, about like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right. How even does he look there? That one ear is really wonky. I need to fix that, don't I? Okay, well, let me start by curving the good one. I can look at it. Don't just assume. Just assume. Okay, all right, I see it. Is naughty. It does not want to cooperate. How about that? Anyway, hit the like button if you're having a good time. starting to look pretty cowy. We got to give him his, you know, got to give him his horns, but we'll get to that later. We're going to use a paddle bit to do that. General cuteness that way, just a little bit. So I'm gonna clean the muzzle out, and I'm gonna start digging just a little bit more, clean that muzzle up, and then we'll start giving him some. I just checked the a little bit. He's got a busted jawline. We got to fix that just a little bit. You guys hit the like. Let's go. For this, I'll move it up a little closer to dig those arms out. It's just pretty cool, you know, to see it like that. So here, get it up there where you can see it kind of come alive. I'll turn it down some. There we go. And y'all just have to hit the like if you had a heart at all. All right, let's do it. Dig her out. I guess that means I should back up just a little bit. There we go. All right, there we go. So let's dig it out. We're gonna have his feet popping out too. Let's do that. when it split in half, half of it popped up and hit me in the face. And I must have deserved it. I bet you the wife said, you know what, I think he should get hit in the face. And the next thing you know, this piece popped up and got me. Hey, Depression Talk. Plywood, what's going on? Wes does it. Awesome channel right there. Land River, what's going on, buddy? Hello, hello. Good to for a minute, I thought I was making bare feet, but I'm actually making hooves. That's a lot easier. Because this is going to be full of foam, and I don't know if you'd see it anyway. But, you know. So kind of took his feet out. We got to give his body some hair while we're at it. And this is a good advantage to do that as well. So I'll start doing that too. Hey, anyway, hit the like button. We're up to 83. We're hoping to get about 150 or 200. Hey, Kevin, Ray, and Sandy's Woodworking. Heck yeah. Glad to see you in there. All right. I got to trim some more bark off to hair it, and then we'll start working on the barrel. and then I can harry him. I'm gonna pull it back just for the sake of going around in a circle. Pull that back for just a second. All right. Yeah. I haven't started this one yet, so it'll take a second. But anyway, she's coming together. We'll be able to hair it up, and then we can start cutting out our barrel. One thing at a time, though. Like I said, I haven't started this one. Come on, baby. Come on, Grandma. Everybody's doing good. I'll let that thing rattle for just a second. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right. Wave, Susie Q. Soldier forward. I can take that up closer for that. There we go. All right, I'm gonna start cutting the skin off that barrel, and let's make us a whiskey barrel. And it can't be just a cow hanging out, sticking out of a log. It's got to be in something. Heck yeah. Hey, VLC, Vincent, what's going on? Soldier Farms, Rhino, Rhino, Rhinestone, Suzanne, Susie Q. Glad to see you. I can't read. Oh, it's Kevin. Hey, Kevin Dorica, West does it. Heck yeah. Check out Wes does it. He's very entertaining and he's a multiple guy. He does all not multiple personalities, multiple abilities. He might have multiple personalities. I don't know him that well. Okay, all right. I don't think so. If Wes changes the name of his channel to Steve Does It from time to time, we should probably be nervous. I could be wrong. If you want to know if you're wrong, ask a woman. They'll tell you. options. I can go in and ask the boss lady to come out and ask me if I'm doing this right, or I can look for myself and hope that I figure it out. You know what I mean? Hey, VLC, give us 20 bucks. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, Vincent. Heck yeah. Check him out. He's got an awesome channel too. And Suzanne, she's got an awesome channel. Heck yeah. Hey, in fact, Wes, while I'm thinking of it, let me fix some stuff here real quick. Add as moderator. We're going to do, okay. So Vincent is, and Wes, let's see, add as moderator. There we go. Okay, Wes is now a moderator. Is there anybody else in here that isn't that I should make one? Hey, heck yeah, I appreciate that. We're definitely going to need the gas and oil there, VLC. Heck yeah, man. Woohoo. All right. Highland cow getting itself a predicament. Well, now everybody needs a bath. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. So let's get back. We're going to start making the barrel now. Heck yeah. All right. Okay. Get the saw out of the way. Go back to this one. And, you know, not super technical. I just got to wing it. Honestly, though, it come out better. I can't wait. I get done here. I got another piece in my machine. Let me show you guys what's behind you. I bought a mini skid steer because this stuff's heavy and I'm 50 years old and I don't need to be jacking myself up. Look, here's what we got. So anyway, and this thing runs great. It's got the bigger engine. It's got 23 horse Zerzin or whatever it is engine in it. Heck yeah, you no doubt about it. I appreciate you, Vincent. Heck yeah. Oh, you know what? Well, hold on while I'm thinking about it. Add as moderator. Let's get Soldier Farms in there too. Okay. Anyway, so this mini skid, he's got 23 horse mini skid, and look how I'm gonna be able to do with it. And I needed that. I did because I'm getting older, you know. And I keep tearing myself up. Oh, look, he fell out. No, just kidding. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cut the lines for my barrel straps, and done. I'm gonna move that piece over here, and yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I mean, I just got the thing yesterday, never ran one in my life, so I was able to get the first piece up here with it and go down there to the log pile and get logs to bring them up here. So I guess we're over. But yeah, I just figured that why not? I'll put another piece up here. I can let it be on the live stream. Worst thing that happens, I rolled over and I die. At least you guys will get to see it. Well, I'll tell you, I like to think positive. Clean the straps out a little bit, give us some wood, make it look like they're wood straps, you know, and go from there. with a 20-inch bar. I don't know. Hey, Wes Duck, if Wes doesn't become a member, heck yeah, that's awesome. Welcome, Wes. All right, you'll be eligible for the members live stream drawing tomorrow night. Well, I don't think we're going to have it tomorrow night. I think I'm going to have to do it Saturday, actually. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it till Saturday night. All right. Okay, let's give this guy some barrel lines. Step her back just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay, all right. There we go. So, the chainsaw carving portion of that one is done. I was debating between adding the horns on this one and moving another piece up and working on it. I don't know. I think I'll move this other piece up. It's going to be a little more exciting to see. I think. Hello, Tatley. How you doing? Yeah, I like 70 myself. Okay, all right. You know, higher expectations than 69. Okay. Oh, that's great. I love being crazy. Okay, let me have a drink of some fresh Dr. Pepper real quick. And hey, be sure and check out my friends at Hawkfire Saws. It's hawkfiresaws.com, and beautiful Hocking Hills region of Ohio. That's who we get all our saws from, and he does all our repair work. Need to sweep an area out to set this thing for now. And then I'll go ahead and use this machine. We'll move this other piece up here. And it just makes it so much nicer, because like I find myself trying to put carvings up here, or put logs up here to carve, and I'm trying to get them up this high, if not higher. And you know, they're 200-pound pieces and stuff like that. I mean, you look at this Hawking thing. Look, it's a big old chunk. It's a big old chunk now. That's a big chunk. Big chunk of wood. So I'll set this over here, and you guys can watch me wrestle that thing up there with the skid steer. That's a bigger piece too. That's a lot bigger piece than that one. Move this out of the way so I don't run over. Okay. I guess it might be a little more entertaining if you could see the whole picture, right? Okay. That's a big piece of wood. If I wanted to put that same piece up there, you know, by hand, I'm telling you, it wouldn't have been nothing as nice and easy as that was. Okay, let me move this thing out of the way. Yeah, that was nice. Being able to go down and get that big piece too, without having to, and there's that thing. And I'll be making a video about this thing, just, you know, just playing around with it, showing some things we did with it eventually. But I need someone else to do the video, or the videoing is the problem. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Schmarlin, S. Marlin, how you doing? Hello. Okay. All right. Yeah, no doubt, Wes. An hour ago, it was not really this white pine, especially white pine, because it just carves so nice. But any of the pines, the Scots, the yellow, I like the yellow too. The yellow smells the best of all of them. Heck yeah, I'm loving it. I'm like being at McDonald's, Land Rover. I'm loving it. Okay, all right. So we're making the same thing, only it's going to be larger than that one out of this one. And I'm looking, and there's some dumb. I don't know. It's just a weird piece of wood. That's a knotty. See, here's a big knotty section coming out of it. So I got to zip that out. I'm going to take that piece out. That's extra. It's just extra. You know, it's like a Kardashian. I'm going to take that piece out and chunk it off, and we'll have our, we'll have a cowl on this side. So yeah, something like that. Okay, let me put some headphones on. We'll start roughing this baby out. But, you know, it take an hour to do the chainsaw carving part. So, you know, I mean, I have to fuel and all that. So I may not get this one completely done, but we'll find out. going to come out on the other side. I was beginning to think that chain was too short. I mean, that's right at the limits. Look at that big old piece of nice, beautiful yellow pine or white pine. Tastes like chicken. Okay. No, I don't know what I'll make out of it. I might make some little turtles out of them blocks or something. But anyhow, so I'm going to roll this dude around, and we'll start. Let me put this back over here, and we'll start on another one. So I got this big, awful looking stuff. Just, you know, where the limbs was. I need to get rid of that. And actually, I probably wished I probably cut more of that block off. It was deceiving because of where all this crap is. Okay, let's just get rid of it. At least the goofy pieces where these 3 big knot pieces were, that's gone. Looks like I could do a little more over here yet before I start working on the couch. I need to take off a little bit more of this, and I'll probably do it at a little bit of an angle. Nice little flat piece. What do you think of that? It's almost a perfect board. I can't believe I did that with a chainsaw. It's pretty cool. Maybe I should just beat something with it and split in half. Oh well, what do you guys got to say about this whole thing other than hit the like button? Where's that like button at? Heck yeah. The electric whittler. There can only be one. Hello, hello, my friend. All right, check him out. The electric whittler. some other knots around the side of this thing that I'm like, you know, they gotta go. I might as well, before I switch over to a smaller saw, I probably ought to get rid of them. Just round this thing out a little bit. Whatever. That big saw. Let's go ahead and start making our cow. Bring this around here. There, okay. Here, there, then they're everywhere. Hey, Roy's Timber Art Techniques. Check this guy out. Roy is awesome at tutorials. He makes carvings, different stuff, birdhouses and faces, and now he having knife carves. Hey, Mike Osborne, how's it going? Glad to see you. Heck yeah. And we got VLC, give us 20 bucks, and on top of that, Wes Does It became a member. Heck yeah. All right, let's get, where did I put it? Where's the other saw at? It still had fuel in it. I hit it. I hit my tools. Can you believe that? I'm sure it's in plain sight. Yeah. It wasn't. It was on the other side of the wheelbarrow. I hit it good. All right. take a look at that real quick, see where I'm at. Yeah, okay. Hey, he's got ears. Out a little bit. I'm gonna take that big bar and cut back in there a little bit. I don't know. Let's dig it out. Dig the muzzle out a little bit more before I take some more major cuts there. Hey, we're almost up to 200 likes. Heck yeah, Mike Osborne. What's going on, Miss Beaton? Crazy Custom Creations, Miss Francis. Hello, hello, hello. Glad to see you in there. All right, cut some of that out. Yeah, I think it's muzzle out just a little bit more before I, and kind of play with it. like it's going to be a little lower down in the tub, ain't it? It just kind of is what it is. So I'm going to take some of this ear off to match this ear. Look at it. What am I going to need to do? I probably should shape that one first. That way I kind of know what my final product looks like. Kind of looks like a vegetable cow. I don't know. Hey, we got over 200 though. That's good. Hey, what's going on, G-Ho World? Whatever that means. Hello, hello. The Electric Whittler, Vincent, VLC. Check him out. Hey, Small Woodlot. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Heck yeah. Okay. I'll keep trying to level these, kind of make these ears match. Dig them out a little bit, you know. Put the horns on, nobody really notices, but the ears look a little wonky in kind of a natural way, actually, anyway. He's got some ear holes. He's got some nose holes. He's got a mouth. Man. All right. Billy, Susie Q, Woodlot, the Electric Whittler. I can't see who it is in the purple. Let's see. Jose? Yeah, it's Jose. Hello. Glad to have you. All right. Let's get her done. Baby needs a drink, so let's give it to her. All right, I could switch over to the other one. This one's had time to cool off and take a break, relax in the warm sunshine, right? So let's use it. I don't know, let's see what we got on the oil first. Chain looks wet, but that don't mean, okay, it's got plenty of oil on it still. All right. Dump some fuel in this baby. And we're just about to the point of digging the arms out, which is fun. Summertime. No, not quite, right? I'm still wearing a hoodie. Don't get too excited. I think it's supposed to snow Sunday or Monday or something. I don't know. I know Saturday it's supposed to be high 50s. And then next weekend it's supposed to be 60s again, but rain, or around 60 again, but some rain for like 2-3 days. That's crap, you know? That's just the way it goes. Transitional weather. You know? Daggone Buckeye Chuck was right. Puxatonic Phil, he got it wrong again. Let's see what you guys got here. 207 likes. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Heck yeah. All right. Hi, Michael. What's up? All right. Let's get it done. I think I closed all the caps off. I think, and that's the problem. Ask my wife. Okay. See if I can get this baby running again. Uh-oh, I smell fuel. them short little front legs. Give them big old feet. I think I might put them apart this time, a little bit further apart since it's a bigger piece of wood. I can work with it. And if you can imagine that, the foam just pouring out of it, it looks pretty cool. All right, we'll get her done. Keep rocking on. What are we up to? 95 minutes. Okay. Hey, is Susie still in there? Hey, yeah, Suzanne. Oh, she said be right back. Anyway, if she can hear it, I talked to Scott today. He said he hadn't got back to you on the prices, but he will. Okay, that's what he said. And he has what you need. The back feet done sticking out of there. Looks pretty good. Not too bad, not too good. Hey, Daver. Hi. No, yeah, it's Oprah. No, it's not Oprah. It's Oprah's mom. Okay, all right. So now you know. If I was going to make an Oprah Winfrey carving, I would need a much bigger log. I mean, I would need a massive log, bigger than even my mini skid steer could move. It would take a large piece of wood to make that. Please help the starving pygmies in South Africa. Clean up the edgewood there around so I can shape the arms, curve them, but it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Heck yeah. All right, let me get the big saw and waste the until that thing runs out of fuel. I think I'll use it. Ah, man. Maybe. And actually, I've been cutting off more than I didn't plan to scab the whole thing off, but it's not like it didn't need done, so I might as well, right? Okay. All right, shape the arm. I'll shape the arms, though, before I finish cutting the bark off. Do the hair, and I just started cutting on that bark. Oh, you just have that. That's what happens when you're dumb. That's the way it goes. Let's just tell them they're here to see who all we got. It's everybody's blue. Hey, tree fella. What's up? Glad to see you in there. So I think I'm about to, oh, I still got to hair him, give him some hair. But he's looking pretty cute. Not too bad. I'm happy. and do his strap. I mean, he's done. Other than he needs his horns installed, and the barrel needs the strap, and cut the wood slats in it. So let's do it. I'm also getting done. I don't know. You know what? He needs some smooth out around that barrel. I'll try to smooth some of that out. Just smooth the lines out just a little bit. Let me do that first. Heck yeah, I'm pretty happy with how fast I get these things out anymore. I get pretty fast. I mean, I have 2 of them in 2 hours. Now that extra 3 inches I lost there make it a little bit harder to dig the strap out, but it is what it is. You just got to dig it out. Just have to fight it, go with the flow, right? Heck yeah. Still got Land Raver beating crazy. Mrs. Francis, a tree fella. Heck yeah. Glad to see you guys. All right. Hey, shout out to VLC Woodworks. He gave us $20. Shout out to Wes Doesn't. He gave us he became a member. Crazy how hard them knots are. I'm having to push that saw through them knots. It's crazy. forgot. Hey, this is DeLand's time. Heck yeah. Hey guys, I gotta go. I don't want to get into DeLand's time. All right, y'all. You guys have fun. Is DeLand on? Before I jump off here, he was supposed to be. Let's see. What do you guys got? Billy, is he on? Let's see. I don't want to get into his time. I mean, them guys only do that once a week. So, all right, hey guys. I guess what I'm gonna get. Let's see. YouTube gets and yeah, are they on, Billy? Okay, well I'm gonna get off here then. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't want to screw them guys there. They're doing pretty good. I just meant to be on until they came on. Anyway, you guys, I'll probably end up finishing it. Go check out DeLand's Handmade Woodworking. Come back when you can.